Child's Play exists, and that it's such a great cause because it's video games, and it makes a huge difference in a kid's life who's in the hospital. I got to be distracted by something and feel like I was accomplishing something, and be, you know, and I could talk to the other kids when I got out of the hospital, and we could talk about video games, and it was just like, it was such a core part of being a kid and not having to think about the fact that I was sick and getting blood transfusions or had no hair or oh, okay, so one thing I do want to say though is, does anyone know what a portacath is? Because it's awful. It's this, like, because the chemotherapy would burn my veins if they put it directly into my veins, because it's that awesome. They had implanted a portacath, which looks kind of like a stethoscope, and it goes right under, the scar somewhere, it goes right under here, and with a tube that sort of leads to my heart, and so they could inject the chemotherapy medication into the portacath, and then it would be pumped throughout my body. But in order to do that, like the needle that went in there was like a nail. It was huge, and it was very painful. We would spray it down with like something to numb the area to put it in there.
One person says portacaths are terrible things. Another person says, I install those. They are fun. I'm sure.
Yay!
I'm sure he means fun and not a actually fun way.
Yeah. You know, I have it somewhere. When they removed it, I kept it because I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
No, why not?
What? Right. It was part of my life. But looking back on the story, I realized how hardcore I was because there was something, I was in between nail sizes, I guess, or needle sizes. So if it leaked out, if it wasn't a full contact, it would beep, and the nurses would come running in, and they would want to change it, which means removing the huge nail and then sticking in a new one in the spot that I have like a little bit of scars because they keep, you know, inserting it in the same spot. So I would hate that because if the alarm went off in the middle of the night, I would smack myself in the chest to put the nail back in so that they wouldn't take it out.
Oh.
Doesn't that sound awesome?
Sounds awful.
Yeah.
It's a load of fun right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No. So, video games are awesome.
It's like a USB port for your body, and the plugs are made of pain.
Yes.
Well said.
Jones, portacats are the fastest way to a woman's heart.
Ouch.
Ouch indeed.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, no problem.
It's been a delight having you around.
And getting all
And
the
you've
awesome
yeah,
guests.
you've given us all manner of
I mean,
fascinating hookups.
Matt's cool and all, but Liz has got the mad hookups.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
You can actually return your phone call.
Yeah, well, you know.
It's because they like her.
And if they weren't sure, it was actually, I mean, I wanted to tell my story, and it was a really difficult story to tell, and I wasn't sure because with my blog post, it's very personal. I'm not usually that personal on that site, and I had to dig around for some awesome photos. I had a brunch with Koo a couple weeks before I posted it, and I was concerned whether or not I should actually post it, and ended up deciding to do that. I'm really glad I did. But I feel like I get points every time someone says that they read it and they cried. I don't know. I feel like it's accomplishing something. But anybody who was like potentially thinking maybe they wouldn't call in a Desert Bus, I would send them a link to my blog, and then they would feel like a horrible person. And they're like, how can I help?
Oh,
Guilt for the
Yay, guilt for the children.
Yeah.
No, but
All's fair.
I think it's important because, I mean, even before I had cancer, I didn't know anybody who had cancer. Like, it's such a foreign concept of a child who is so sick that they could die, or that they, you know, their entire life is completely changed and they're stuck in this environment where they have no real childhood. You're just sort of in these walls that are that smell like, you know, sterile conditions, and it's a very different experience, and I didn't know anybody who had that, and I think that's connecting people to that story as it's an actual person that this will affect, that it's not just like some Hallmark special that is not real or can't identify with. Like, this is an actual thing that's helping real kids, that this makes a difference.
Someone in the chat just said, "Dear Dr. Dammit Liz, you are why Desert Bus."
Aww.
Yeah.
It's true.
Stop. You what this?
Is it bad that I'm listening to this while playing while murdering people in Assassin's Creed?
Well, I am jealous because
No,
I
no.
love Assassin's Creed, and the timing of their release was poor considering it was right around Desert Bus because I want to play.
Speaking
Cancer
of
should-
spikes.
I have
Yeah.
made it very clear that I am so annoyed that Saints Row 3 came out the week before this happened.
Yeah.
I actually arrived home last night and Zelda Skyward Sword was in the mailbox.
Oh,
That's Zelda Skyward Sword, Saints Row 3, Assassin's Creed,
Skyrim.
and Skyrim.
Skyrim, yeah.
Wow.
Can you pull some strings at PA and just make the entire video game industry shut down this week?
yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Just if
Yeah.
there could not be any awesome
Right.
games that come out
Yeah.
in like the
A month before Christmas,
Yeah.
I'm sure we'd get right on that.
Yeah, no, before Christmas is fine, just not before Desert Bus.
Yeah.
Oh, did
I,
someone say they're gonna kill for me? I'm assuming that's in the Assassin's Creed.
God, I hope
Therefore,
so.
if so, I
Yeah.
support. If
Yeah.
not,
I like the person that said that we should make Cancer have to play Desert Bus
Yeah.
Yeah.
as punishment.
Should.
It's punishment forever. They'd probably crash though. Stupid cancer.
Yeah, Cancer sucks.
Cancer does suck.
Dr. Dammit Liz, when and how did you hear about Desert Bus?
Via the internet.
Hmm.
Actually, I heard about it last year. As I was sucked into the enforcer world of PAX when I became an enforcer. And my roommate last year around this time, I was living with De5ertBus, who is big enforcer. And we would have a bunch of enforcers over all the time, and then suddenly they all disappeared, and I was like, where are they? And then he turned on the internet, and they were all here. Everybody.
Cancer is a jerk. It would get 9 points near 10 and then purposely crash.
Real quick. Slow down the Fangamer bus thing. I'm getting tons of them. It's great. If you could do me one big favor and put your name in the file name so that I don't have to put it in, it'll save me some time. Thank you so much. I see chemistry. I saw your had the thing in. I'm pretty sure yours was there. But yes, we're getting it. It's good. Just save me a little bit of time by putting your name in the file name.
Ah,
So
Not your full name, just
yeah, well, yeah. Then I have to strip out your last name, so that's not in the file name. So like name and then whatever. It's all good. It's all good.
awesome, thank you.
Self-identified.
Sweet. Did I make anybody cry?
I saw a couple late cries.
Okay.
I think your mission was accomplished.
Yay.
And you
Was
you
that your
haven't-
mission?
And you haven't crashed the bus yet.
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 In the middle.
Yet. I'm driving on the wrong side of the road.
Pretend you're in England.
Yeah.
Pretend you're in Europe. Everything's not
Backwards
PG
there.
anymore. Pretend you're after Thunder.
That is- okay, so-
I'll take other questions.
Yeah, just one quick thing. A couple people keep the chart, the graph from last year. The final total on that graph is incorrect.
Is it?
And well, yeah, because it doesn't go up to the full 209 or whatever we made.
It goes
Right.
up to 194.
So a lot of people are like, "Oh, we're so close to beating." Like one person was just saying, like we're $700 away from beating on air last year, and that is incorrect. We very, very vividly, I remember breaking 200,000 last year. So it happened on the air. So
I think we were like 204 or something.
I think we were around like 204, 205 when we cut.
Yeah.
And we got a couple more e-checks rolled in and another big donation, I believe.
And just some of the people paying for auctions and stuff.
Yeah,
I think
finally
that-
came in. So
I think that the way that the graph worked, it was coming from PayPal, and
Yeah.
so it didn't.
Right,
it
because
didn't
that was the whole
incorporate
thing is that
Yeah.
PayPal crapped out, or
Yeah,
Chicken crapped out. at the end.
exactly. So
Liz, did you see that comment that was saying, I feel like I can relate to you. I too spent large periods of my childhood in hospital. Tens of operations. Tens of operations, plus the usual broken bones and accidents in my childhood. I feel for you.
Aw.
Just wanted to pass that on because it
Thank
might
you.
have gone by quickly.
Yes, there's a lot that goes by, and
Ooh.
There's a lot of love.
I experienced a similar thing when I was young. I just wallowed in needle phobia from hearing that story.
yeah, I hated needles. I mean, I don't love them now, but like, I was the kid who you could not, like, I would run around. They'd nearly have to knock me out to stick a needle. And then after that, I was just like, whatever, let's get it over with. Bring it. So that's a new skill.
Sweet. That's sure is a skill.
Does anyone have any questions?
Who's the user of Desert Bus? That's not us.
Is that in Oceans?
That's a good question.
Possibly.
Is BidBot also on there?
What?
There's a user named De5ertBus in all caps. Who's that?
De5ertBus says
Well,
no,
it's-
it was just available.
Oh, okay.
It's not us.
Oh, okay.
They haven't been doing anything to claim that they're crew or anything.
No, okay.
Yeah.
No,
They've been behaved.
no, that's fine.
Oh,
That's
did
fine.
Bot just
I was just sort of like, wait.
It's sort of odd.
Yeah.
Why so fast?
It's like, wait, am I what? Am I doing something?
Yeah, well, that's what I was. I was like, wait, I didn't post that.
I keep trying to read and it goes by too fast.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
207,540 is the Wikipedia total. Is that right?
That's incorrect too. I don't remember.
I don't know, it's on
like
Wikipedia.
2009.
The check you gave away at the charity bank was about 210, something like that.
Wait, yeah, what?
209.
Where is written the actual official total?
Well, it's on our website somewhere, right?
I think that it was dropped off with the redesign.
No,
Like,
it's still in the. Oh, really? Maybe.
Oh, right. The other thing that I saw pass by that I quite enjoyed was North Cancer is best
That's
cancer.
true.
It's not Robo Mug.
Yeah,
It's
209,400 was
Robo Cup.
is what I think.
Yeah, 209,400 sounds about right.
There's a handle on it, isn't it?
Exactly.
Well, the handle insinuates a mug.
Yeah, but the joke is Robo Cup.
Yeah.
Is a short comic okay for the fan gamer art challenge?
Sure.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Oh, Chrome unexpectedly quit. I did not expect that.
Nothing back there.
I often find that I close down Firefox.
James, I will answer questions if you help me read them.
Absolutely.
Read them to me.
All right,
I closed you down.
we're going to Liz. Got some questions. Where do we go?
Well, somebody's asking if that $500 from the leg waxing needs to be from one person or multiple people.
Dear Dr. Liz, how do you know so many awesome
Oh,
people?
Jesus.
$5 from 100 people.
Yeah,
Well, 'cause I'm
5 bucks
awesome.
from 100 people.
Who's
and
that?
people is
I know
necessary.
the awesome
Should we
people
stand up for
from what I do. I, as a stage manager for a show called Wootstock,
Oh god.
Yes.
and production manager for Jonathan Colton's
Not even
It's
in
Crazy.
shot right now.
I've had the
Oh, that's true.
I've been able to work with some amazing people, and fortunately on both of those we only hire awesome people and we only bring in cool non-jerks. So it's just hanging out with and making new friends.
Baby doll. How does it feel to be driving the bus?
Feels pretty awesome. It's a dream come true
When's this going away?
right now. Creepy
Wow,
doll's a little creepy,
okay.
but other than that, chair's a little warm. Little sweaty.
That's gonna happen.
Whoa.
Oh,
Do it
that's
to
a good
Liz.
question. Dear Dr. Liz, what's your stance on erotic Star Wars or Star Trek fanfic?
Is it Star Wars or Star
Star
Trek?
Trek.
Okay, if that changes my answer.
Erotic Star Trek fan fiction.
Well, you know, I'm. Well, hello, creepy doll.
Oh my god, it looks so terrifying from here.
Bring him this way a bit, like lower.
Lower, closer, closer.
Oh,
Now kiss.
yeah. Oh my god. Terrifying.
Earlier Morgan was playing right here, and I was like, how did creepy doll overlook the couch?
His
Step
smile.
on him.
Yes, I do need an adult.
His smile looks so amazing.
Yeah.
I'm an adult.
I need a different adult.
I'm an adult.
I'm glad that finally made it.
Did you
Buddy.
talk about Star Trek?
Oh,
Or did you
well, only if it's Voyager.
Oh, okay.
Just for 7 and 9.
Janeway and Q.
Janeway and Q.
Oh.
Oh, gross.
What is my...
Have we got a
If
fact
one of
from
them
you?
do it, Q would probably
No,
be
actually, we
the
haven't.
best.
What is your? We need a fact.
Or his daughter in that one episode. I think it was Next Generation.
Oh, that's a good question. Can I
Wait,
think about my
Wait, no, that was
facts?
DS9.
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
Okay,
it was
there's pressure.
no, it was Voyager had a son. They put him in a petri dish.
There was one that he had a daughter as well.
Someone asked
They
me
don't have
what
life too.
I'm doing
Annoying
now,
little
coming up, what my next
Yeah,
projects
well,
are.
God.
I am
Quiet down a little bit,
It's
guys.
because she was half human, half
Guys,
Q.
I'm going on the MythBusters Behind the Myths tour, starting in January for 3 weeks, and 3 weeks in March. Coming to a city near you. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but it's gonna be awesome.
So does that mean like you're sort of intern for them for 3 months, for 3 weeks?
Oh no, they're paying me.
No. It looks like I have
No, I am a production. My title is production coordinator / assistant stage manager.
Cool.
And I'm going to be on a tour bus. I'm going to sleep on the bus, and it's going to be awesome.
I thought it's like the myth. I thought like you're going on the MythBusters tour. It's like.
Oh no, they're actually doing like a